Welcome to the Air Lift Workshop, where you get expertise from the air suspension specialists, keeping you on the road and in top condition for over 70 years. Today we'll be demonstrating the installation of our LaneGuard Pro blind spot detection system on a tow-behind camper. Installation may take up to 3 to 5 hours to complete. Remember, this video does not replace your installation guide, so grab yours out of the box and let's get started. Identify suitable mounting locations for the LaneGuard sensors, indicator lights, and control unit. Ensure the selected locations for the right and left indicator lights are within view of the tow vehicle's side view mirrors while seated in the driver's seat. Use an alcohol wipe to clean the surface where the light will be adhered on. After determining the location to route the indicator light's wire, use a 3/8" drill bit to drill a hole for the wire. Deburr the edges of the hole before inserting the wire through the hole. Route the indicator light's wire through the drilled hole, then remove the adhesive release paper from the back of the indicator light and install it to the cleaned surface. Create a watertight seal by applying a silicone sealant to the drilled hole, and repeat the same installation steps for the indicator light on the other side. Ensure the trailer is parked on a flat and level surface. The trailer's support legs should be stowed while measuring sensor height and leveling. The Pro sensors should be installed on the sides of the camper, as far rearward as possible, considering harness routing and avoidance of other existing trailer components. When installing our single sensor LaneGuard system, the sensor will be installed in the center of the back outer wall of the trailer. Before installing, confirm the area behind the walls where the sensors are to be mounted has space for routing wires. Locate an installation area for the sensor between 35 to 47 inches, ideally within 35 to 39 inches from the ground, and mark the height line with painter's tape. For the single sensor LaneGuard system, the sensor should be installed between 59 and 79 inches, preferably within 59 to 65 inches from the ground. When positioning the sensor, ensure that the bevel is facing outward and towards the rear of the trailer. Use a step drill to bore a hole at the mark for the sensor wire. Mark and pre-drill 1/16" pilot holes for the self-tapping screws using the sensor housing as a template. Feed the sensor wire through the drilled hole and place the sensor at the marked position. Begin mounting the sensor at the top marked position using a self-tapping screw. Ensure that the sensor is parallel to the ground with a level. Once level, tighten the self-tapping screws to mount the sensor firmly in place. Create a watertight seal by applying a light color silicone sealant around the perimeter of the sensor. Remove the adhesive release paper from the sensor and install the sensor cover. The sensor cover will snap into place with an audible click. Because certain wiring specifics are slightly different between LaneGuard systems, single sensor systems should reference the installation manual for more details. Lay out the sensor harness and determine the optimal routing option reaching each LaneGuard sensor. Route the sensor harness to each sensor through a cavity wall. Connect the LaneGuard Pro sensors to the sensor harness and secure the wires. Connect the extension cable to the sensor harness. Route the extension cable to the front of the trailer for connecting to the control unit. Utilizing existing cabling on the trailer to ease installation, use zip ties to attach and secure the extension cable. Connect the extension cable to the control unit. Mount the control unit to the exterior of the trailer or tuck it into a cavity wall. Connect the indicator lights to the main harness, then tuck the wires into a cavity wall. Connect the control unit to the main wire harness. Once the system is installed, replace any paneling or hardware that was removed for the installation. Locate and remove the cover of your trailer's wiring junction box. Confirm that the signal wires from the junction box all come from the correct sources. Use a multimeter to identify signal wires if they are not labeled. See install manual for diagrams. Connect the main harness wires to the appropriate wires in the junction box using the provided hardware. Replace the cover when finished. That does it. Remember, you can find more information about all of our products at airliftcompany.com. And our knowledgeable customer service team is always just a phone call away. Thanks for joining us in the Air Lift Workshop.